go to school, get good grades, go to college, get good grades, get a job, and work for someone else. Make money for someone else, right? I didn't have to do that. I wasn't conditioned like that. I was conditioned to go out and work and play a sport, but you know what happened to me along the way? Is I found out that when I wasn't doing my job, or if I wasn't working hard enough, I got yelled at. And I got yelled at hard and screamed at. I'll tell you a story of what happened to me in the National Hockey League when I get there. But everybody in this room, I would consider you guys an entrepreneur. I would consider you people that are interested in business, that want something better for themselves. Okay? Maybe you have bosses that yell. Maybe you don't. But what I have found so much in a lot of businesses, and in the businesses I'm working nowadays, you yell at somebody, or you speak to them differently, or speak to them in a little tone that they think you're coming at them in the wrong way. What are they going to do? They're going to crawl under the table and they're going to pout. And they're going to be like, he doesn't like me. He doesn't think I'm doing a good enough job. You know what happened to me when people yelled at me? I got mad. I got mad and I worked harder. And when I worked harder, I had more production. I wish more people would have that kind of attitude. I don't know how you guys feel in your life, of how you deal with your business. If somebody yells at you, are you going to get sad and be upset because you think that person doesn't like you? Or are you going to get mad and you're going to step on top of the table and stomp your feet and say, all right, I'm going to show you what I can do. Isn't that a much better way to go through your business and build your business? Right? I hear so many things in the businesses I have. Oh, it's difficult. Oh, it's frustrating. Let me give you a little piece of advice, guys. Take the word frustrating and wipe it away from your repertoire. Take it out of your vocabulary, frustrating. You know what frustrating is? My wife and I dictate how we define frustrating. Frustrating is being in a situation that you don't know how to get out of. That's frustrating. I think we all know how to get out of certain situations that we're in. Guys, in a recession like we're having right now, you know, with people losing their jobs, people, you know, having to find new sources of income. All you have to do is go out there and work harder, try harder, do different things, help other people. Because the more you help other people, the more people are going to help you. Would you not agree with me? Right? I mean, I love to help people. I live my life to help people. Right? I entertained people for many, many years. That was my job. It was a lot of pain in that job, but it was entertaining. It was great. You know, like I said, I was forced to do something into playing the best I possibly could because I had a lot of pressure on me, right? But to help people is a fantastic thing. My wife and I read a quote the other day, and I'll share it with you. It's kind of comical if you ask me. The quote said, if you want to be happy for an hour, take a nap. If you want to be happy for a day, go fishing. If you want to be happy for a month, get married. And if you want to be happy for a lifetime, help somebody. Right? Help somebody. So that's kind of been my life as I've kind of come through the latter part of my career, and now in my post-career. I do own 4 businesses, by the way. And one of the businesses I do, I help a lot of people make money and save money. And that's one thing that I'm going to talk to you guys, not so much today, but tomorrow. But what I just wanted to come on today is to step up in front of you guys and to kind of give you like just a little bit of background on myself. Okay? Because what you'll come to find out is I'm actually here in Chicago, and I'm building a corporation here in Chicago. And I want you guys to know something about me, that when I do show this opportunity to you tomorrow, that you know what you're getting involved with and you know who you're getting involved with. I will tell you right now, you're getting involved with a guy who is 100% committed to not only my friends, but my partners, and making money and helping other people save money. Anybody in here like to make money and save money? Anybody? Right? This is why you guys are here. We're entrepreneurs. And I'm looking for some people, some of the best people that I could possibly get my hands on, to take advantage of something that's really, really cool. But again, I'm just going to wet your whistle a little bit today, and we'll talk a little bit about that more tomorrow. But I want to tell you a couple stories about my career and why I was like this. See, when I went through my whole adolescence playing hockey, do you believe that in 18 years, I never had a stitch and I never broke a bone? Believe that? Until I was 18. I was such a mama's boy. I was such a mama's boy. I was so protected. You kidding me? I mean, I was really fast on the ice, too. Don't get me wrong. They couldn't catch me. But I was one of those kids that was very sheltered. I was one of those kids that if I got hit and I went down on the ice, I would lay on the ice and I'd be like, oh my gosh, and the coach would have to come out, pick me up, and take me off the ice. You know, we never liked those guys. How many people in here have seen a guy get knocked down on the ice and be like, get up! You puss, get up! Right? We have. We're like, get up. I wasn't one of those guys. I wasn't. I was one of those guys that laid on the ice. So then I made it to the National Hockey League, and I think a lot of the reason I'm saying this is because when we learn to adapt and do things that we're not comfortable with doing, it makes us better people, correct? So I got in the National Hockey League. Now when I got in the National Hockey League, guys, I was 155 pounds. 155 pounds. Now, when I walked in the Chicago Blackhawks locker room, the only hair I had on my body was on top of my head. I swear to God. I'm not kidding. And then I walked into this room with people with no teeth, balding hairlines, beards, and hairier than Sasquatch. Scared the hell out of me. I'm telling you, I'm like, what did I just get myself into here? Right? And I was in fear of not only my life, but of being able to withstand the punishment of these massive, giant, farm-raised Canadian animals, for lack of a better word. Okay? Now this is little old me from Boston, Massachusetts. So I would just skate as fast as I could, hoping that nobody caught me. And every time I went up to somebody and they had the puck, he passed the puck, and I went right by him. I'm not going near that guy. I'm 155, that guy's 280, not a chance. Laws of physics are not my favor, right? All of a sudden, I get back to the bench. This is my first year. This is like my second game ever. Mike Keenan, who was the coach at the time, grabs me in the throat. And any people, anatomy people here? What is this thing right here? Trachea. He grabbed me behind my trachea. He almost touched his fingers together and squeezed me and threw me down the bench. And he said, if you ever skate by another person and not check him again, you will never play a game again as long as you're on this team. What do you think went through my mind? Tears, pain. I was like, oh my God, I'm never going to play again. And you know what that made me do? That scared the crap out of me. It scared me. It scared me so much that I started hurling myself into people at ungodly speeds with no fear of my bodily function. Okay? Because I was afraid of what was going to happen if I didn't do that. In essence, I acquired a reputation. I acquired an image that people liked, and it became part of me. And I did it very, very well for 20 years. The reason why I bring this up is going to bring back to business, okay? A lot of you guys have seen this in your businesses or seen people in businesses that A, have not been very good at business or failed because of the fear aspect. Anybody here? Anybody here have seen people not do well because of the fear aspect, right? Because a couple reasons the fear comes into play. Let me tell you something, guys. Fear will keep you from reaching your ultimate potential. Would we not agree? Okay, fear keeps you from reaching that potential because you're afraid of what is it going to bring out in you. Maybe I don't have that ability to achieve it. And what am I going to feel if I don't succeed in this business or I don't succeed? So they don't try hard enough and they quit. Do you see that a lot in a lot of people? Because that fear keeps them from trying to do it because they're afraid of what's going to happen if they try. But let's take fear in that opposite sense. Let's take fear in the exact same word and let's use it to the opposite side. In a recession like we are going through, and you have that fear, you have that ability to work a business or do something that you are really committed to, or you need to be committed to, or that one thing that you need to have work in order to be successful, and the fear of where you are going to be if you do not succeed in that business. Will we not agree that the fear of where you're going to be if you don't succeed is far worse of the fear of trying? You guys understand where I'm coming from? To have a fear of where you might be in your life if you don't make this thing work. Will you do anything that you possibly can and go to all ends of the earth to make sure that that was successful for you? If you knew that your kids weren't going to have a place to live, you weren't going to put food on the table, and you weren't going to be able to pay your bills, and what's going to happen now? Fear, in the same word, can create such financial success and personal success for you in the same way that fear can keep you from reaching those potentials. How are you going to use that fear? That's what I want. So what I want to do is I want to take people with that fear, and I want to work that fear into helping them be the best people that they can be. Because even if you try, you're going to be in a better position than where you started. Would you not agree with me? So, I'm going to wrap it up because I'm not going to sit here and take away from somebody else who probably means something. Right? You guys are trying to form businesses. I will be back here tomorrow because I am here in Chicago building a business. I do own 4 businesses, by the way. Okay? I'm here building probably the one that I'm most excited about. And I'm building a business here in Chicago that is going to replace the same salary income that I made while I was playing in the National Hockey League. Anybody want to have the same kind of opportunity? Right? Everybody, come on, anybody wants to be a professional athlete money, right? Trust me, professional athlete money is pretty damn good. Okay? So what I'm going to do here tomorrow is I'm going to show everybody an opportunity that I'm involved in, that you can come in with me to take advantage of something that's going on in the world that is changing the amount of money that we can put into our pockets every single month. Okay? I'm really excited about it. I'm looking for partners, and I'm going to show it to you tomorrow. So I hope you come back tomorrow, see what I'm most excited about, see what I work on the most, and see if it interests you, to see if you want to come in and join my team and help make some money. We all like making money, right? That's why we're here, right? But even more so, we want to build each other. We want to build ourselves. Okay? I've been blessed. I've built myself as an athlete. Now I'm building myself as a person, as a businessman. And I'm taking that athletic attitude that I had and throwing it right into my business life. And I want you guys to, learn from me as I will learn from you. So I'm just going to shut it off right there. I appreciate your time. I know it's been about, 15, 20 minutes, or whatever. I can talk forever. You guys see me on TV, right? I have a big mouth. I can talk forever. See, luckily they have me on TV. If they paid me $3 million to go back and play hockey, I'd say no chance, forget it. Because my mouth is definitely much better than my feet right now. Okay? I will talk forever. I can talk forever, but I appreciate the opportunity for you guys to allow me up here just to give you a little background on myself. But I look forward to even more tomorrow, just to go over a little business, actually not a little business, a big business that I'm really excited about. And I'm looking for partners. So if you want to join my team and make a lot of money, as being my partner, I hope you'll be back tomorrow and give me about an hour of your time. Because I truly believe that I can change somebody's life with what I'm doing. And remember, I wouldn't have been happy for more than just a month. That's my wife back there. I've been married for almost 20 years. I'm